Welcome to Master 2255 English Phrasal Verbs, complete course with 150 categories for fluency. This course is here to help you master English phrasal verbs and use them confidently in any context. Today, we're exploring the 17th category, phrasal verbs for legal and political situations. Speak confidently. These verbs are essential for discussing decisions, actions, and processes in legal and political contexts. Let's get started. First, let's talk about back down. This phrasal verb means to withdraw from a position or give up on a demand. For example, the government refused to back down on the new policy, or he backed down after realizing his mistake. Next is bring in. This refers to introducing a new law or rule. You might say, the parliament is planning to bring in stricter regulations, or they brought in a law to address environmental issues. Crack down on is used when taking strong action against illegal or unacceptable behavior. For instance, the police are cracking down on drug trafficking, or authorities are cracking down on tax evasion. Pass out in a political or legal context means to distribute something, such as documents or materials. You could say, the campaign team passed out flyers to voters, or the court clerk passed out copies of the ruling. Rule out refers to eliminating a possibility or option. For example, the judge ruled out the possibility of an appeal, or investigators have ruled out foul play. Step down means to resign from a position of authority or responsibility. You might hear, the CEO stepped down after the scandal, or he plans to step down as chairman next year. Stand for is used when representing a cause or running for office. For instance, she stands for equality and justice, or he's standing for re-election in the upcoming vote. Vote down refers to rejecting a proposal or law through voting. You could say, the council voted down the proposed budget, or the new policy was voted down in Parliament. Push through means to get a law or decision approved, often quickly or forcefully. For example, the government is pushing through a bill to increase funding for education, or they push through the reforms despite opposition. Call for is used when demanding or requesting something officially. You might hear, the protesters called for immediate action on climate change, or the resolution calls for stronger international cooperation. Run for refers to competing for an elected position. For instance, she's running for mayor in the upcoming election, or he decided to run for office after years of public service. Hand down is often used when delivering a legal decision or sentence. For example, the judge handed down a 10-year sentence, or the ruling was handed down after a lengthy trial. Strike down means to declare a law or regulation invalid. You could say, the court struck down the law as unconstitutional, or the legislation was struck down by the Supreme Court. Put forward refers to proposing an idea, law, or candidate. For example, she put forward a motion to reduce taxes, or they put forward a strong candidate for the election. Finally, break out describes the sudden beginning of a conflict or event. For instance, protests broke out after the controversial decision, or a legal dispute broke out over property rights. These phrasal verbs are crucial for discussing legal and political situations with clarity and confidence. Practice using them in relevant contexts, and you'll be able to express yourself fluently in professional and formal discussions. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.